When was the last time you felt that nudging of Holy Spirit? I don't believe he stopped speaking. I believe we stop hearing because we have removed ourselves from remaining in him. It can't be giving a mental assent or an idea in our head or a sentiment in our heart. We can't just put it up on our wall and say, yes, I remain in his love. It's got to work out in the day-to-day of our everyday. Lord, how am I going to remain in you today? What would it look like to remain in his love? How would your day-to-day have to change in order to make space for God? What would it feel like to remain in his love? In his presence is fullness of joy. As I trust in him, the God of all hope fills me with peace and joy and overflowing with hope. Guess what? When I overflow with hope, people ask me about my hope, and I can tell them about this God that loves me and loves them. I can love the idea that I'm in love with God, but if I don't work it out in the day-to-day of my everyday, I'm not responding to his grace. And I want to be like Paul, who said, his grace to me was not without effect. I want people around me to say, yeah, God's grace has had an effect on this guy. Do you know that the Father celebrates over you with singing and quiets you with his love? When have you spent time alone with him, enjoying his love filling you up? When was the last time, I should say? How can you sense his pleasure on you and his joy over you more and more in the day-to-day of your everyday? It's the see him in the moment tool. And you're going to stop with Stadio. E, you're going to echo creation with Selah. And the other E, you're going to examine your day with eczema. Stop with Stadio. The first S, what is Stadio? Stadio comes from Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I'll be exalted among the nations. I'll be exalted among all throughout the world. Stadio makes use of the time between times. It's monks in the Middle Ages, 800s actually, were doing this, and they basically enjoyed it so much that they came early to prayer time so that they could spend time with God before they had to pray. It blows my mind. Basically, what you're doing, it's when you're waiting for someone to come. When you've dropped off somebody and you're waiting for them to come back, you've got some time. Before you pick up your phone to start doom scrolling, you got time there. Put it down and just be aware of his presence. You're just going to make time, to make space in those time between times to become more aware of his love that surrounds you. So the tips I have for you is ask Holy Spirit to make you aware of his presence every day at the start of your day. Just ask him in those moments. help me to be aware of you. And then remind yourself in those moments somehow. It can be a great cue when you reach for your phone. No, I got time to be with God. You want to stop. I created a tool for you here, stop. So the S is stop what you're doing for a minute or two. The T is take a few deep breaths. This kind of helps center you. If you're out in public, I don't know about you, I've seen a lot of people in public take a couple of deep breaths for whatever reason they're doing it. I can do it too, but if you don't want to do it too obviously, it's fine. Wherever you are in that moment. And then you welcome Holy Spirit and you observe that He is there. And then the P is you just take a breath. And generally for me, it leads into praise. It's just a gratitude that comes out of there. Gratitude starts to flow because it's the God who made the universes. Do you know how big the universe is? And He's made more than we can imagine. He wants to spend time with you. He will never stop loving you. He wants you to become more aware of Him. Make space through Stadio. Question you can ask is, does God want me to connect with Him in the times between times? You're not adding anything to your schedule. You're there anyway. Before a call, before your class starts, before somebody comes for that, you're picking up someone or dropping someone off. Those time between times can become such an intimate time of being aware of His presence and His love.